Okay, guys, we got some exciting news. This big cap stock that I'm about to talk about is down over 30% in the past week. The company is Dollar General. I've traded this thing in the past. I have made massive amounts of money on call options, and now it's showing up for another opportunity here. As you can see, every earnings opportunity, this thing has had pretty drastic moves on it. The last earnings rating here, it dropped pretty big. And then the next earnings here, it dropped pretty big and just kept constantly going down. And now we are just down again, right? It does have a dividend of 59 cents. The price is at $82. So it's like when is enough with this company. So is this a fair value to buy it at? I'm going to go over all the technicals, the fundamentals that a site I like to use, and then I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking forward to. Dollar General, like I said, it's a great company in my opinion, and it's discounted, and I truly think we're going to get this bounce here soon. So we just left the EMAs. As you know, I like to give time distance. I do not buy straight on the first big down candle. I never do. It's very risky. Sure, it can bounce up, but more often than not, this lures in retail traders just for it to keep going down and down and down. So what I want to do is I want to wait it out. I want to see, at least 5 to 7 days of away from this EMA 5 here, and then I want to see, the upside potential here. But as you guys know, I love Dollar General. I really don't think you can go wrong, especially at this valuation. I'm going to show you guys that. But the K right now is at a 30.34, so we really just needed to let the sellers take full advantage, let them keep selling this thing off, let it get more deeper discounted for us. But as you can see too, guys, we're well below the ATR4. We're sitting at an ATR5, which will be like over here. So if you are new to my channel, you're like, I don't know what that means. Definitely watch my education videos in my Discord. I talk a lot about it. But this is a buy zone. It doesn't mean you get in right away. I'm just looking at it like, okay, it's in the criteria for a buy zone. Now we just need some time distance away from the EMA 5, the 10, and the 20, and we'll look more into that. Another thing I like to look at is the weekly candle. Anytime you see a weekly candle touching the bottom band, it's pretty oversold, right? It's pretty oversold. The last time we saw that, and it can do this, Dollar General has been known to do this on a weekly. As you can see right here, we touched the lower band and actually pierced it. But guess what? We come shooting right out of that area as a massive bulls take over. Just like this one. This one was one of the most oversold patterns I've seen in the stock market. And but look at this massive gains from here. And you can use the data price range here, and you can kind of see like this is just massive. A 65% return from these lows here. So very, very nice returns here. 66%. So this thing went all the way up. Obviously, you want to get in at a precise entry. A lot of the times I'm like, when I was a beginner trader, I'd be like, man, I got to get in right now. One of my favorite companies is down a lot. It's almost touching the ATR4 in the weekly. The daily's under it. And I'd be all over this. But now with some experience, I've seen what can happen. Earnings, you usually want to give it about a week. Let the earnings call off. It's been bad earnings. Let the sellers just take full advantage of selling this thing off, right? And then we are going to do the buyers, because one thing I know, it doesn't matter how bad the company is, price will revert to the mean. We know that for a fact. Every price hits the EMA 5, 10, and 20. It might seem like it won't, but if you look at all price history, we're going all along with this EMA's 5, 10, and 20. And when there's massive time distance like this one right here, guess what happens to Dollar General? We touched the EMA 20 back in 8/16. And when we touch it right here at 10/13, that was about a 2 month of time distance. Look what happened. Dollar General quickly shot up and hit this, and then it just kept going up. As when you're above the EMAs, you're forming an uptrend. When you're below it, you're forming a downtrend. So what we want to do is we want to look for gaps like this. Let the sellers just eat this thing up. But then, right in here, guess what you would have had? You would have had massive returns. Obviously, you would have probably not have sold from the low to the bottom, but look at these massive returns. Just in like 2 to 3 months here, you're looking at a 67% return. So 10, 12, all the way to 314. So yeah, you would have had all, but that's the power of long-term investing there. Obviously, take gains as it goes, because anything can happen and price can dump. I never like to hold for earnings, so if you would have just took this all right here, hold it till earnings, this would have been a nice little gain for 1 month of holding right here. So that's what I plan on doing for this one. I want to give it some time, let the EMAs give us that time distance of not hitting it. See that clear gaps there. It has a solid dividend of 59 cents. And we can also go to one of my favorite sites. So you guys can use this one. You can do it for free. You get 5 tickers a month. We could look at the valuation of Dollar General. Just type in Dollar General, and you can fairly clearly see, from these guys, what are they looking at a fundamental? I know my technical analysis is good and all that, so I can look at the valuation of this, and we can look. This is because this is what I care about the most. What is the fair price of Dollar General? Well, it's undervalued by 48.6%. The fair value is $161 according to all this analysis. The current price is $82.97, which is right now. So we know it's undervalued, so that helps us out on the fundamentals. It's been around forever. It's a nice, it's below the fair value by quite a bit, and so just based on the fundamentals of that alone, we know, okay, this is pretty oversold. Is this an overreaction move? Obviously, I can't base it truly on that, so I use that plus the technicals. I look at the daily, the weekly, and if this thing keeps going down, I cannot ignore this. There has not been a lot of big cap stocks on my radar. If you guys look at my YouTube videos, there's been a lot of small caps on the radar. This is a bigger cap stock that I truly believe in. And at this valuation, you can have a nice, decent return here. The first target is always the EMA 5, then the 10, then the 20. All these are going to go in an orderly fashion. We'll probably hit the EMA 5 in about 5 days. But what I do like about this is, we are clearly under the ATR4, which is signaling a very, very oversold pattern. We can do that clearly before, as you can see last time. You got to be very careful. Dollar General has been known to magnet to these EMAs. So as you can see, we go down, we touch the 5, and then we go back down, touch the 5, and this is the kind of the pattern you want to be wary of. We're going to touch this 5 multiple times till we break to the 10, reject, and then we start going out. So if you get in right on this first job here and you didn't sell this dead cat bounce, you would have been back holding for quite a while. So we want to be very wary. This was the next scenario. We were looking at the past results. We're under the ATR4. We kept going down, but then we finally got up. So it's best to wait it out. Give it some time distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we shoot up from the EMA 5 from there, guys. All right, guys, I hope this video helps you guys a lot. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, this is the chance to do it. I post all my alerts, entries, and exits straight to your guys' phone. If you want to join it, click the link down below in the YouTube comments and in the description. It'll say join the premium Discord, and it'll take you to this free chat landing page. Please read how to subscribe if you have an Android. Avoid scammers. I'll never trade your account or DM or message you first. And then you can also read the testimonies of how many happy people are in here. Click the service shop in the top left, and you'll see the 2 services we offer. $12 a month for the day trade and swing trading plus, and that gives access to all these channels that will be opened up to you. Like I said, day trade alerts, swing trade alerts, live streams, and then my RTK journal that you can see my wins and losses of how we have an over 95%. And I'll give you a quick preview too right here. This is kind of what you're going to get. A very organized, lots of wins, very strategically placed, only taking the trades that are based on this system. Day trades are obviously my favorite, as I make tons and tons of money consistently on that. So yeah, you're going to want to join the day trading community for sure. It's only $12 a month. Subscribe on your computer. It's a flat rate, and you guys are going to really like this. This is my Dollar General analysis, guys. I'm going to go back to this probably like a week or 2 later, take a look at the price, and we'll probably trade this one pretty heavily in the Discord. All right, guys, catch you later, and happy trading. And if you guys like this analysis, give this a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.